Greetings, technology enthusiasts. I am Chandrahas and I am delighted to be here with you representing CyberBrainer. Do you not believe that the technology sector is advancing at an unprecedented rate, making this an opportune moment to acquire the skills that will facilitate your progress? With CyberBrainer, we are empowering you to take control of your own future. At CyberBrainer, we do not merely impart your interests. We assert that information is power, yet it is the application of knowledge that distinguishes you. Our courses are meant to equip you with essential skills, whether you are pursuing data science, understanding artificial intelligence, or delving into cybersecurity. Let us commence the session and seize the future today. Thank you.
You can open the case type, click on the case steps. This is what we will say. Click on a new order. You can close all the things, all the remaining tabs you can close. What happened? No workflow added stages. All the stages has gone. Just click on the key close all the tabs. You can click on the down arrow on the right side and you can click on close all also. There you can click on close on, click on the new order. Oh, you are in the Google Road application page. That's why it is not coming. Switch the application to put order. No, go to Designer Studio, not an App Studio. I have put order. Click on case steps on the right side. Sorry, left side. Click on your order. Now you're getting it. You just open the flow. First of all, I mentioned collect user info flow which are configured. See what we have discussed case type or flow and inside flow. You'll be having flow action. See, let me tell you the high level context like the starting high level thing is flow, action or flow. Sorry. The high level thing is the life cycle or flow. Life cycle or flow. You will be having flow action in self reaction. You will be having section in that section. You'll be having properties right. Now you have created a life cycle. Now we have to create a flow action. You click on the open process on the right side. You have open process right. There you can click. It will open up flow. You can see on the top right, top left side the rule category flow. No. Top left side in the work area only. You have correct user info name, right? There you have flow. Still top. You have a class right. There you have C, there's a flow right category. Now you have opened a flow rule. Now you check out this rule because you have to make a changes. Click on checkout. Now this rule, you have checked out the flow action is present on a connector shape. Correct? A flow action is present on a connector shape. Double click on a connector. You have collect delivery info. Connector, right? That connector. On the connector, you have a flow action. See collect delivery info. You click on the crosshair icon. It will open. Click on the crosshair. Here you have a collect. You are creating a flow action. See initially what you have done. You have created a lifecycle. Lifecycle has created a flow. Lifecycle or flow both are same. Now inside lifecycle or flow you are creating a flow action. You can click on create and open. 1 second. Create and open where it is. On the top right side, you are creating a new rule. Now you see this is a flow action. Inside flow action, you will be having a section by. See, there is a section. You just give some name like collect the address info or some meaningful name. You can open that one. You need to create this section also. You create the section. No, it will not come because that will be not present, right? You are just creating it. You click on the crosshair icon. It will open that rule. You understand again. You click on create and open. What you have done? You have created a flow action from a flow and section from a flow action. Click on save. Section will get saved and check it in. Now go and click on save. Now you click on down arrow in a flow action. Go to a flow action. Flow action. Flow action is the new tab is there on the top. That is a flow action. See the rule category on the top. It's a flow action rule, right? Now you click down arrow on a section. It will come because you have just now created that rule, right? See, it is come. You can select that one and you can save. You just select and save. It will check it. It will get checked in. Now go to your flow. You have to save everything. Go to your flow. Flow, you need not flow, you need not. You haven't made any change in a flow, right? That is fine. You understand me to show you what we have done now? You have opened a life cycle from life cycle. You have opened a flow inside a flow on a connector. We have flow action. You have opened a flow action. Open in the sense you have created a new flow action in state flow action. You have to add a section, right? You have created a section. Understood. Till now. Any questions? Right now, inside section, you will be having layouts inside layout. You can write it down on a notepad. You can open a notepad. Here you can write. No. Come from the start of the lifecycle / flow. Lifecycle / flow / you can use because both are same, only write. Lifecycle or flow. After flow, we need to create flow action from flow. You'll create a flow action. From flow action, you'll create a section. From section, you will add a bad layout inside section. We need to add layouts. Inside layout, you will add properties. This is fine. See, yesterday we have created a lifecycle and a flow. Today we have created a flow action section. We have created now inside section. We have to add that. Inside section, we have to add the layouts and properties. Now go to your application. You can launch a portal and just try to create a case. Launch a portal. User portal. Try to create a case. Click on the plus icon on the right side. New order. It will come. See, the case ID is 2001. See, nothing is there in the section you saw. Submit is coming. Because you have created a flow action. See yesterday what you observed? Yesterday. You are getting advanced this case type like that. You are getting right. Today you are getting the submit and cancel buttons because flow action you have created, but section you haven't configured it. Section you need to add layouts and properties. Then that will come here. Go to your section. In the Designer Studio. Because of this, I'm not able to code. Click on your resume, MacBook, right? Mine is on control that command view. Go to your section. You can open that section. You have already opened it in the last time. You click on Convert to Full Section Editor. We have one hyperlink, right? Blue color hyperlink. Where it is? No below safe. Now see, I'll tell you the requirement. Here you are collecting the delivery address, right? You need to collect the current address and delivery address. Two categories are there. See, I'll tell you the requirement. That collect the delivery, you have to get an heading first. Heading must be current address. Inside the current address, you need to have all the data, like you need to collect all the delivery info, like name or street name or some colony, some address details you need to collect, like zip code under section. We are defining the layouts. Layout is already there. The by default, you have got one layout, dynamic layout. One is there. Now inside layout, you need to configure a properties. Properties hold the data in clipboard, right? Oh, you need to create a properties. Now, how I need is like, what data you need to hold is like name of a person, like name. Street name, address line 1, address line to a landmark and zip code. These 5 things, you need to add it here. Where should I add the properties? Click on data capture. You are capturing a data from user. You're capturing a data. You click on data capture and click on text input. That is a text input, right? Drag and drop it in the layout. Drag and drop in the layout. Now you open that one. We have some gear icon on the extreme right side, right? Or you can double click also. Where I can double click here. There you can double click or you can click on the gear icon. Here, if you saw, it is asking for a property. You give a property as name. A new name property doesn't exist in your system, right? You just create and open. See, create and open it. Click on the crochet icon. That icon is there already. Now it's correct. Now it's correct. You just give capital letter N as a capital letter. Now it will take it. Now it will take. Create and open. One sec. Identifier is there, right? That has to get edited. It will change automatically. And you give capital. Now you can create it. Now if you see, don't save it. If you see, name is a text input only, right? Name is not an integer. Name is not a decimal. Name will be a text input only, right? You need not change anything. If suppose you are adding anything like currency or anything, you have to change that one. If you click on that change, you will get property text. If you remember, we have discussed this. Now you click on save. Name property you have created. Now go to your section. You remove the name and give dot. See, you put it in properties must be referenced with the dot. You can click on down arrow. You will get that name. Just for some information. Name is coming. Now you click on submit. You just check out this rule. You are making modifications, right? Check out the name. There is coming, right? Check out the rule and save it because you are making modifications. You have to check out. Now you save it. Now go and create a case. Here, right? Go and create a case. Case you have to create in your user portal. You have already launched a portal, right? New order. No. The next tab on the browser's next step. Here you create a case. See name you are getting. Now I want a property side by side. See, this is actually doesn't look good, right? Suppose you have 10 properties. Those 10 properties will come like a stack in a stacked format like name, today's address, zip code. It will come in a line, right? Now I need side by side name after beside name. I need to read it below. I need address beside address. I need the code. You understand what I'm trying to say? I got those kinds of things, right? The layout, you need to modify layout. Go to your layout. Layout is which one? That was a dynamic layout, right? Correct? In a section, you have it. When the layout, click on a layer. No, the dynamic one is there, right? Where? Blue color. Click on the gear icon. See, it is in a stacked format. Layout format is stacked. You try to give inline double, inline grid double. See, it changed. It's all dependent on business. How business wants to look at their screen. You need to give. This actually doesn't change the functionality. This changed the UI representation. The functionality is same previously and now it holds the data on it. It holds the same fields only, but the UI representations are different. You just save it. Go to your case and refresh the case. In case is which one? This is the portal. CN2003 is our case ID. This is case. Now if I do go, I will see the layout. You can give inline triple also. Then 3 layer, 3 things will come side by side. You can customize your own thing. Also, you can create your own customized layout format. You understand now why actual layout is required. Layout holds the properties that you can rearrange them how you like. It is basically got it. Got, right. Now I have a requirement, like to show one header like this is a current address. Like that. It's like before name. I need a header like parent address. You understand what I'm trying is the before name. You want to have one more property like a current address. Your current address as a heading, not a text input. You try that one. How you will add? Go to the properties. Is the property? Select the address and then the data capture. Do we have anything like a header signature? Here in the properties we don't have anything like only header. You just need to add text input. But then it will take the text input also, right? We don't want this input. We only want this name. We only want the name, not the input. This will not work. Text error. Check for all the categories, not only data capture. This will be out. You will get all the labels here, and its action. Da. You add the label before name. That is a bit difficult. How do you add? I will tell you. You write. You add a label beside address and drag and drop the label beside address. There you add it. You just copy. You just right click over that. You just right click. Don't open it. You just right click. Right click on. No. Right click on the sample text. There. Why you are getting that? Right click. Just right click. No, I am doing right click. Now you give right click. 1 sec. 1 sec. Drag. Come down. Sample is same in the front. Right. Now what you will do? You add one more sample text in between. Name before name. We had one more sample next because the head that must be on the top right. Now if you have added like this, it will become in the side. You understand? You are drag and drop the label in between name and the sample next and at that label. You are not dragging it. See, it will be a bit late. Don't worry. Cook. Open the first sample text and change the name here. Like to sample text to current address. Now submit it. Save it and go to your case and refresh it. You got corrected? See why I am telling. To add one more sample text is like if we had it one more sample text beside that. one name will come below, right? If name came below, that looked like it will be there. Looks good, right? Drop. Now you save it. Go there and check it, like whether it's reflecting or not. I think you have to remove the sample text inside it. You just check it first. Click on Go. Sample text is coming. You just remove that one. You just keep that as empty. Should I change this also? This is fine. You are double clicking. Don't change. If you change this one, it will get two current addresses. You just don't give anything. Got. You just want to have it a blank. The space actually looks good, right? If it's like this, it's like dummy, like you're not given. Now, actually that the current address doesn't look like a header, right? Not the bold. If it is in a bold letters, it actually looks like an header. Try to make that is a bold. We have it's a standard. You remove that standard and the presentation rate is bold is not there. I'll tell you. Shall I tell that or you will verify? Heading 1 or heading 2. You can give and you can check whether you are getting it in bold. See how it's getting on bold. You just save it. See, you are not writing any piece of code here. All the Pega given functionality. Only you are using and you are creating a portal, correct? But you have to get familiar with all the things. This will get by practice on me. Which thing is present, like label is present in data display and text input is present in data capture, like that. You will get habituated once you have practice. It's much like when she start working on the project. You will get habituated. Now we go to your case. Check whether it is reflecting or not. Where I am in the case. You had to verify it once you make a change, whether that is coming or not. You can refresh or you can either create a new case. It's got bold. It's got bold, right? Name today's date, some address. We have added few properties. Any questions till now? I am. You are good, right? Similarly, this is a current address. Similarly, we will try to add a delivery address below. I need delivery address below, like what is the delivery address? Now for delivery address, what you need to do? You need to add one more layout below. You can add dynamic layout below this dynamically at 1. Now you can create a few properties like delivery, like a delivery name, delivery at some properties. And similarly, I need a header also. Delivery address header also I need. First try to add label and from label you try to add these things. You add one, the me one also. It should be delivery address name. Name you will. That will not take name again because name is already present, right? You need to give it different property like door number and all. Phone number, change the input to integer. No phone number. You don't see. What I'm trying to say is this: you have added current address. You have added few fields, right, and delivery address. Also, you try to add same category of fields like a delivery name, delivery address. Top one is current address. Fields below one is delivery address. For example, customer name like that, something like that. And I pretend this to integer of index input. So, no, you haven't created that property right. Open it again. See, it is not there. Opened up. It's not created. I have to go there, right? It's not created. You have to click on that crochet icon. Yes, it will try to create a new property. See, every time you create it here, it's a sample application. Directly click on create and open. But in the L-time applications, you have to look at class and rule sets below. You have class and rule sets, right? You see it in the next. I'll show you. Check out. No need to check out. You know you're not making any changes here, right? Discard it. Go to your section and add this property. Well, not to see it. It will show. Really great address. First of all, I want to add more. We can open, just wait. I'll show you one thing for you. Delivery address you can add. I want it below. This is dragging and drop me how to get habituated. Because the moment I go, you just met the customer name to the top. That's good. Or else you can actually right click is working. Then it is very easy. You just try to give right click on anything. See? No. You try to give right click one more time. In your mouse you try to give right click. Not on touchpad. One sec. Let me put mouse. Bet. It's still the same. No, I didn't put the mouse. Actually, I need that connector. I don't have handy. It's up. You can rearrange that thing. Drag it to the down. No text in. You give the text input as current address. Not current address. Sorry, it's a delivery address. This is under delivery. Then I have to go across and this. See now, don't click on create and open. You just observe the below. You have applies to class and the rule set and rule set versions right. Those things you have to look into. In which class you are creating and what is the rule set and what is the rule set versions. This is a small piece of application. We have only one class, one rule set and one version. But in real-time applications, you will be having some set of rules as 2, 3 rule sets and versions. You will be having. Then you will be get to know when you're working in application. People will tell you or you will be get to know in which rules that you have to create. But you have to be looking into this also. Be careful here. We are not looking into because we have this only small. First we have built on building the application. But in real time, if some existing applications are there, you will be having classes and the rules is different classes and rule sets. Click on create and open. You can see. Now where is the dot? Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.